Hey, something's bugging me, so I want to talk about it. I want to talk about dealing with lack of self value, confidence, and having pride in yourself for those who have complex PTSD from childhood trauma. Those of you who have followed me for a while have heard me talk about the inner critic before, about the voices in your mind that talk nasty to you, even throughout your healing. And I have found that every time that I try to what my therapist calls level up, which is another way of saying breaking through to another level of your healing, breaking through to another level of figuring out who you are, having grace for yourself. Every time that I get to that point, it's like I'm standing at the edge of a cliff and I'm blindfolded. And not only am I worried that I'm not going to survive it, but I'm worried that what's on the other side is no better than what I have already. And the only thing that, at least for myself, that I've hoped every time that I try to level up is, or to get to the point of leveling up, is to just on the other side find more softness, grace, and acceptance for myself. So not only are we standing at the edge of this cliff, scared shitless, can't see anything, don't know what we're doing because we were never taught anything different, we have this talking trash can, I like to say, in the back of our minds that is spitting back to you all the negative things that have been repeatedly told to you your entire life. So they're told to you, then your brain repeats it and repeats it and repeats it until it's morphed into your own voice and it feels like your own very thoughts. So, right now, I'm at an exciting point of my life where I'm really wanting to try doing new goals that I've had, and everybody knows a lot of the things that I've been working on, but there's still that voice in the back of my mind that is telling me that I have absolutely no right to do the things that I'm doing. I'm not perfect. I'm not above anyone. What right do I have, especially in the situation that I had just gotten myself and my family out of? But, after thinking about it and trying to use my logical part of my brain to tell that trash can off, I'm thinking about how you can just watch the news for 20 minutes now, and it will give you examples about how things that had happened in my family happen every single day to so many people behind closed doors, and we don't hear about it until the ultimate worst happens. The only difference is I left and I speak out before it came to that point. So do I have the right to say things? Do I have should I believe the people that are telling me that I have a master's degree in getting screwed over by life, of overcoming traumas that so many people just would never understand? And I can say, yeah, I've been able to work on being proud of myself without feeling like I'm being arrogant, which is what I was always taught. You weren't allowed to be proud of yourself for anything because that's arrogance. You weren't allowed to think highly of yourself because that, again, is arrogance. You're being egotistical. That's not attractive. Um, there's so many different things that have to be changed when you've grown up believing these things for so long. So we've spoken before about how my trauma started before I was even 5 years old. So this has been my entire life. I'm trying to undo each part. And each part is scary. Each part is, I don't know what's going to be on the other side. But we have to keep pushing through those doubts, and they do get quieter. That cliff gets a little bit more clearer of what's on the other side. The roller coaster that I've talked about before in these healing moments, the twists and turns get just that more gentle each time, and you can still see the light at the end of the tunnel, on the other side of it. So thinking about these things in my own life, it just really made it clear to me how many other people are probably dealing with these exact same things and how scary it could be and how it can almost prevent you from trying to move forward. And this video might be as much for me as it is to help everybody else, but we all have to keep going. Don't let the lies that are in that trash can from the voices of people that don't belong to you affect any more of your life. We got to push through it, and we'll be on the other side. And each time I go on the other side, it's getting better. I promise. It's not hopeless. No matter how much trauma you have, no matter how you think your thinking is wrong, there's always another side to it. There's always a better side. It's just some of the points are really scary to get through. All right, it's late and I need to go to bed, but right now is the time that I usually do my best thinking. So I'll see you later. Bye.